greatness.
Hey guys, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, no, we're not doing that today because you guys deserve an explanation to why I've been AWOL, to why I haven't been posting. Because everyone's like, oh, then you come and you post and then you just leave again and you don't post in like 2 months. Well, there's a really good explanation to that. I did start a job in January. I did have to finish school. The job was part of the requirements for me to finish school. I did complete that in April and I'm kind of done with that, but I kind of still have my job. It's been kind of busy. My head has been all over the place. I've not been able to do anything. Been so overwhelmed that all I do is drop everything up. And that's really my solution to everything when I'm so overwhelmed. It's like I just drop everything. Most of the time I take a step back. Sometimes I forget to take a step back. There's a lot of other things going on that I can't really talk about on camera, but as I accomplish each goal or each step, I will let you guys know. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I go from this to this. If this is your first time coming to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. There's a lot of content coming out. I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this wig in another video, which comes out in a couple of days. Thank you for 500 subscribers. I'm so grateful. There's a lot more coming. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see and I'll post that. I do have love for hair and makeup because I don't know, I just do it. Like even when I do want to go out, I'll just do makeup and then take pictures. It's just something that I've always really loved, so I will still kind of focus on that. But you guys let me know what you want to see and I will do that. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So now I'm just taking a concealer. I'm actually using the Fenty Beauty concealer to prime my eyelids. I'm actually not going to set it because I want the eyeshadow to show even more. Now I'm just taking my beauty blender and just blending the concealer out even more. I prefer to use a beauty blender because once you start the beauty blender, you never go back. I'm just taking the shade Epic from the Morphe 15D palette and I'm just putting that on my crease in circular motions. Now I'm going in with this orange shade from the Morphe 35B palette and I'm just blending that on top of the brown shade to kind of smoothing it out and make it a little softer. I'm also doing that in circular motions, but first I'm going to pack it on the lid. So I forgot to put tape across the bottom of my eyelids, so I get a very sharp blend. But now I just went back in and put tape, and now I'm just blending that orange shade on top of the brown. Now I'm taking the shade in the crease from the Morphe 15D palette and I'm blending that right above the orange shade from the Morphe 35B. I'm just lightly putting it on and then blending it out. Now I'm going back into the Morphe 35B palette and I'm just packing that yellow shade and I'm using it to blend out the edges of that orange shade that I put on there, and I'm just blending it out lightly. And you don't have to really pack this on because you kind of just want it to look like a blended, not really like an ombre, but you know, you don't want the yellow to be too sharp. And as you can see, I'm kind of bringing it forward because I'm gonna cut the crease and you don't want it to look so stale towards the front of the eyelid. Now I'm taking this blending brush and I'm just blending all those colors together. I don't go in circular motion so the colors don't mix. I just sweep over it. Now I'm just putting my concealer on my eyelid and I'm going in with that same concealer brush to cut the crease. I like to take it gradually because I don't want to make any mistakes, because I tend to make a lot of mistakes when I'm doing a cut crease. Now I'm going in with this shimmer champagne shade from the Morphe 35B palette. All I did was put a liner on it. I didn't realize that the camera wasn't recording. But now I'm gonna apply mascara on my eyelashes. And I went ahead and put on my lashes off camera and that's basically it. And now I'm just taking wipes and I'm just wiping off the excess eyeshadow on my face. And basically just wiping my face. I'm gonna smoke out my under eye later once I do my full face. I'm just rubbing primer all over my face. Now I'm just applying my foundation using a damp beauty blender. Once you start to use a beauty blender, you never want to go back. So I applied my concealer on the places that I would normally highlight, and I typically go back in with the same beauty sponge that I use for my foundation because I find that even though the foundation isn't really left on it as much, you know, it kind of makes it a little darker and it blends a lot better. So although the concealer is lighter, you know, and it would show lighter, it wouldn't just show like it's on top of it. It would kind of blend the two of them together as opposed to using a new beauty sponge. I find that it works for me, and so that's what I do. So because the shape of my face is not oval, it's not really round per se. I don't have a super long face. It's kind of long but still kind of wide. I like to bring my highlight down a bit, but not like straight down, you know, like toward like the end of my nose, towards my mouth. That's how low I like to bring it, so it kind of has like a straight line all the way from here down there. Because my face is also kind of wide, I don't like to take the highlight so wide as well. It just kind of stops right where my eyebrows stop. That's where the widest point of the highlight stops. And now I'm just using a contour stick to contour my face. I'm gonna pull my hair back a little because I wanted to like really go into the hairline. I'm taking the other end of my beauty blender and I'm just applying setting powder. I'm just carving out under the contour so it gives a chiseled look. I mean, there's really no need to suck your face in, but for dramatic effect, why not? We about to get chiseled. We about to get chiseled. We about to get chiseled. I like to just play around with setting powder sometimes. I could put it over my mouth. I don't know why. I don't know why I do a lot of things these days anyway. So I just do them. And now I'm putting it on my under eye. By the way, the setting powder that I'm using is by Laura Mercier and it's in the shade Translucent Medium Deep. You know, I had initially planned to do a get ready with me, like a chit chat, life update kind of video for you guys. But I feel like I'm gonna make a whole other dedicated video for that. No makeup, nothing. Just give you guys a whole download on what's been going on with my life, on how life's been treating me and all of that. And I kind of give you like a little info in the beginning when I said that I'll make a video as I pass each stage. This filming time is the only time I feel like I'm not worrying about anything except the makeup, of course, but I'm not worrying about anything else. It just kind of takes my mind off it. There's nothing to worry about when I'm doing my makeup. That's kind of why I like to do my makeup, you know? It just kind of takes the edge of things. It kind of makes me less anxious in the moment, and then maybe afterwards I can go about thinking about what's been going on with my life. But in the moment I feel less anxious, less weight on my shoulders. I just feel free, and I like that feeling. So I guess this period I'm probably gonna post a lot of content for you guys because I'm trying to get rid of the anxiety that I feel. Next, I'm just putting on blush on my cheeks, and this I feel the need to smile for. And now I'm just going in to smoke out my lower lash line with this orange shade. I'm really going back in with a more precise brush in that brown shade and just smoking out that lash line even more. And now I'm just going over that with my Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle lipstick in the shade I Quit. And now I'm going into my Urban Decay Afterglow palette and I'm taking the shade Cliché and just applying it on my brow bone. And now I'm taking my NYX Duochromatic Illuminating Highlighter and I'm just applying that on my cheekbone. And now taking a big powder brush, I'm just gonna put all of that together. And this is the finished look, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that bell so you know when I post a video. I'm gonna leave the link to how I made this hair in the description box down below. As soon as I post it, I will update the description box. That video is gonna come out a few days after this one does, so stay tuned and see you in my next video.